In this video, we're going to check how to change the case of the character. Changing the case in the sense like if the character is in uppercase, we'll be changing it into lowercase, and if it is in lowercase, we'll be changing into uppercase. So this is what we mean by changing the case of the character. So in C program, what we are going to do is we have declared a character variable named ch. So in ch we'll be entering the character value, that is using scanf we're getting the character value. So as of now, let's take it as m. Now we are checking if is lower of this character, if we are checking if this character is lower. So it is in lower case, so we'll print is reverse case of %c. That means the character m will be equal to %c, that is 2 upper of this character. Using 2 upper function from the header file ctype.h, we are converting it into its uppercase, so it will be m. This will get printed. Else if we are getting the character as maybe a capital value, if condition won't be executed, it will go to else. We'll be printing reverse case of a is small a, because we are converting it into 2 lower. So basically we are checking using is lower function, and if it is lower we'll be converting it to upper, else we'll be converting it into lower. Or you can use is upper function and then use here 2 lower and 2 upper. So either of the way you can do. So this is just a simple method to convert the case of the character to its opposite case. In Java, we have another easy method, like we are getting the character ch1 and ch2. We don't have a particular method, a separate method, like we have next int, next line, etc. for all those getting integers and string values. But for character, we don't have a specific function. So what we'll be doing is sc dot next dot caret of 0. So we are clubbing these two functions and we are getting the character using this. sc is the scanner class object which we use to call any function, and next is the function which we use to get any word. So if you need to get any string from the user, will be using next line. If you use next means it will help us to get a single word or a single string from the user. That means it won't go beyond the new line, it won't go to the next line, it will stop in the same line, it will stop executing at the same line. So for example, so here what we're doing is we are assuming that we are going to get a word, and we are assuming that we are taking the first letter of that word. We don't have any words here. Even if you get a word, we'll be storing in ch1 the first letter of that word. So caret of 0 is the string value, or the word which we got in next function. We are taking the 0th position character of that particular string value. If you give only one character also, it will be taken as a string value, and that one character will be taken as a 0th index character. So in that way we are taking ch1 and ch2. Now what we are doing is we are declaring two character variables, upper and lower. That is, we are getting the character 1 in lowercase and we are converting into upper. So character dot 2 uppercase of ch1. This means 2 uppercase is a function. So this function is a 2 upper and 2 lowercase functions are available in the character class. So when we're calling that function, we need to use that class name also. So class name dot function name, we can call the function. So character dot to uppercase means we'll be converting the character to uppercase. The in character 2 we are getting it in uppercase, we are going to convert it into lowercase. So character dot to lowercase of that character. One thing we need to notice here is in this this character is a class which we are using here, so its of initial or first letter should be in capital. So that is how we are converting it in Java. Now we'll execute this code. We are giving the first letter in lowercase, so it is a. When you enter it in uppercase, so small a is converted to capital A, and capital K is converted to small k. If we execute the C program, we are entering the character as R. in capital, so it will be converted into small. If you enter in small, it will be converted into capital.